We are doing a Viking ship today. Had really fun drawing this today. And so we are gonna get started with its mast. You're gonna want to go get a ruler. So I would recommend this. It's just gonna make your life easier. You don't have to have a ruler. I didn't do this with a ruler, but I'm just gonna show how I did it with the ruler. So when I did this, I started with the waves. So at the bottom here, you could make the waves however you want it. I made it just like, woohoo! Like you're just gonna have some waves. They're gonna be crazy waves. So you make a little row across there. Make it swoop around. And then now you wanna come across and do the bottom of the wave. It doesn't have to parallel the other wave. If you can see, I'm not making it exactly like this, but you know, kind of close. I put a little swirl in here. I put lots of swirls in here. I thought this would be a good way to do a Viking. Okay, so these are like the waves in there. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do, coming out of the waves is going to be the Viking ship. And you wanna make it so it kind of has like a nice curve in there. And then we're gonna bring it up and do the head that's coming off there. So I did the parallel line here. And then for the head, I made it look like a dragon's head. And then I'm just gonna put a circle in here. So then now we're gonna do the back end because we're gonna connect this. So, oops, sorry. This is the back end. You wanna do parallel line. This is the back end of the ship, and then we're gonna do a swirl off here. Whee! Okay, so now we have to connect this to this. So I want you guys to start here, bring it down, and it's gonna come up. So make a parallel line, bring it down, and then bring it up. All right, so right now we have the base of the ship. I am not gonna do the lines yet because I want to put in everything else on top of it, okay? So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 circles going right across the middle. So we have 1 circle, 2, make sure that you can have them touching or you don't have to have them touch. 2, 3. If you want to find something to make a perfect circle, go for it. So now I want you to erase inside these circles. Super. I kind of drew too hard. I'm trying to show you how you can see my lines, but the best thing to do is not to draw really hard lines until you got it just the way you want it, because then you have to try to erase it. So inside there, you are gonna do 2 circles. So we're gonna do 1 circle, try to do it right smack in the middle, and then right in the middle of that, a smaller circle. So you do that on all of them. So we do a bigger circle, and then a smaller circle. Big, small. I got some fun facts for you today. Probably do a new color. Okay, so I just did fun designs on them, okay? So I saw lots of different images. So on this first one, I just made them have 4 colored strips coming out from there. Simple as can be, right like that. The second one I made swirls. This is fun. It's kind of like, looks kind of like a hurricane image. Okay, this one, you know what? I did that, but I don't like it. I'm gonna make this one a lightning bolt, okay? So make a line here, and it's gonna go down, up, down, up, down. So this one you're gonna do on the other side, but we can barely see it. So it has like a lightning bolt in there. I thought that'd be cooler. And this one, I did half circles on each side. So a half circle, and then I did a circle on top and circle on bottom. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the oars in there. So this is when you're gonna want a handy dandy ruler. So in between all of these, you're gonna draw 2 parallel lines. So there's gonna be 1 line coming down, and then 2 lines coming down. You want it parallel and then stop right about the same time. So now we'll do the next one. 1, 2, okay, and then we'll do 1 more. I know that they have more than 3 oars, but for our drawing, I'm just doing 3. Okay, so we have 3 oars. Now you can round off the tops. Bloop, bloop. I see that I made this one smaller than these 2. You know, if you want to try to make them close to the same, but you know, that doesn't always work. That's okay. So So down here, now on each one, you're gonna make lines coming out like this. And then now we're gonna make the bottom of the oars. So just gonna come down and then bring it across. Down, bring it across. Down, bring it across. Super. So now that we've done all this part, now we can go in and do our lines, our cool lines. So this is gonna be great for this. I'm kind of making it go this direction. So we're gonna go here, jump over everything and go to this side. So let's come down a little ways. Here, jump over everything and do this side. Okay, next one. Here, jump, finish it off. More than halfway done here. Going through, try to get these little pieces in here. And then, are we almost done? No, I think we have 2 more lines to do. So jump, jump, jump. Okay, this would be our last line here. Right there. Okay, look at that. And then we're also gonna wanna use for our, the pole that's coming out, okay? So it's going to be looking like a sideways cross here, but make these lines parallel. Okay. All right, so now we get to do this awesome material. So you're just gonna come on here and down, and you wanna make it parallel. So it's gonna come over here and parallel. And then now this one, it's just gonna go, use your ruler, and we're gonna go across the top, and we're gonna end up erasing in there. So all this in here is gonna end up erasing. And this one, you can use your ruler or not use a ruler. I'm just gonna go across like this and not use my ruler. Okay, so now this gotta go. Okay, so now we can draw in our lines. I think we're doing pretty good here. Okay, so, and most of them I saw, they were red and white striped. So we're just gonna come in here and do a bunch of stripes and unicolored in. Now when you do it, just make sure that, so like this is colored, this one's colored. Kind of have enough, I guess it doesn't really matter. You just do some lines and then you end up coloring it. Okay, so it looks like we are ready to Sharpie and color. I'm really excited about this. Also, when you Sharpie, don't Sharpie in your oars, okay? Make sure you erase those. All right, I will be back with some fun facts. Okay, now I'm going to use my fine point thicker Sharpie for the rest. Okay, so now you want to erase all your pencil lines. Okay, while erasing, I wrinkled my paper. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you how to do the wood on it. So I'm just getting tan out, and what I would do is going around all the inside right here with your tan, okay? So I'm gonna go around all the inside. I'm gonna do half of this so you can see half, okay? So go on all of your lines, even these ones. So we're defining all of these. Then we'll put the wood in. So after I do that, now I want to come in And I'm just gonna draw lines in here to make it look like it's wood planks, okay? Oh, fun fact, so Vikings are the best remembered for being fearsome warriors. And these ships right here, these are called Viking longships. And they were named that because they were long and narrow and flat and fast and durable. This is what they were. All right, so you're just gonna go all the way down and make your lines. So that's all you do there. And then I'm gonna come in here. Anywhere there's a Sharpie line, just color on it. Just make it look good, okay? So I'm gonna show you how I did this one. Also, it's a, they were also light enough to be carried over land, so they all hold them over. This is regular brown, and this is where I'm going to draw. I'm just gonna lightly color in just regular brown all in here. So when I think of my Viking men, you know, I'm gonna draw that sometime. They got the horned hat and all their clothes are all like metals and furs and things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go around the outside darker. Oh, let's get in here. So go on the outside darker, right here, right where the Sharpie is. And I'm gonna go all around. I'm also gonna put a little darker at the bottom here. Okay, and maybe a little darker where these connect. Still going around the outside. Let's see, the boats were designed, and the history goes all the way back as long as 2,500 years ago. They knew what they were doing when they built these ships. Okay, so now we're gonna make it look like wood. So you're just gonna come in here, and you're gonna make some lines. You can make some that don't go all the way through. Some are lighter, some are closer together, some are farther apart. We'll make these close, farther apart. Okay, so you're gonna do that on the wood part. So what I did for I think it's called the mask. You probably know, you can let me know. So color this in all red. Okay, so they're all colored in red. And then I'm going to take yellow, this is the golden yellow, to make it look more aged. So I'm just gonna go, you don't have to worry about that, go over it. So you press a little harder here, and then as you come up, just go lighter and lighter, and then just go around the edge here. So it kind of gives it that aged look. See how it looks all aged? So okay, same thing at the top here. All right, to make the ships waterproof, what they would do is there was any holes or spaces, they would use tar, and then they would mix in wool and animal hair, and they would shove it in there, and it would dry, and then it would become waterproof. So you're gonna do that on all of them. Then for the oars, I used light brown, and I'm just gonna color them in. So we have 3 different kinds of browns. We've got regular brown, tan brown, and then this is the light brown. So it's 3 different kinds of browns I used. You color those puppies in there. Let's see what else. Oh, in the front of the boat right here, they were known for making it look like either a dragon head or a snake's head, and they would carve it into wood. They're quite impressive. Okay, so that part is done. So you can make these any color you want. I made the first one, I made it purple and yellow. I mean, they all have like this yellow to make it look aged. So you're gonna color these in. I think I probably did this wrong. I did not put enough lines. You know, it happens. Somehow I messed up on my lines. I did too many lines. Oh, that's what. I put the boats thing in there. Well, we're just gonna add some more lines. Okay, there we go. I kind of messed that one up. You know, it happens. So we're gonna color this one in, and we'll color this in. Then on the inside, I'm gonna take gray. I'm gonna put darker around the outside, and on the inside one, I'm gonna make it really light. So same with all of them, darker and then light on the inside. And then I'm taking a touch of this golden and just make a little bit around the outside, just to make it look aged. Okay, so what you're going to do now, also this right here is just regular brown up here. So you're just gonna take the regular brown. That's what the wood is gonna be up here. It's matching that wood. There's a little piece of it there, okay? Now for the background, I used, what color blue is this? This is light blue. So I'm gonna press harder around the boat. But my signature I love doing is I love going darker around whatever image it is. So I'm gonna go darker around there, and then as I come out, I'm gonna go lighter and lighter, like press down less, and then I start doing the crosshatch. Then I just draw different crosshatch, and I think it just gives it this cool look, and I just love it. It might not be your cup of tea, but that's okay. You can do you, I'll do me, and we will still get along. Maybe, just kidding. Oh, that rhymes. Okay, so I'm just doing, this is called cross hatching, but remember first I'm gonna go around whatever image it is. I'm gonna go around solid. And then I'm gonna do the crosshatch. And this crosshatch, it makes it look fancy, but it actually is the easiest way to do it to make it look cool. And then as I come out, I'm just gonna press down lighter so it kind of slowly fades out. So you up here, so you can just go a little lighter here, a little lighter there. Perfect, okay. And then for the bottom, I used, which I don't have on me, a different color blue. You can pick any other color blue, but that's gonna be all down here, and you can color those in. And I'm hoping your image looks amazing, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.